Hollywood is once again in the political spotlight, and this time, it's President Donald Trump's proposed tariff on foreign-produced films that has sparked intense debate. One of the most outspoken critics of the plan is none other than Whoopi Goldberg, the Oscar-winning actress and longtime co-host of The View. During a recent episode, Goldberg didn't hold back her frustration, passionately pushing back against the implications of Trump's tariff plan and its potential impact on the creative freedom of American filmmakers. According to Trump's recent announcement, he has authorized the Department of Commerce and the U.S. Trade Representative to begin instituting a 100% tariff on any and all movies produced outside of the United States. The goal, it seems, is to push for more domestic film production and reduce reliance on international shooting locations. However, critics like Goldberg argue that the plan could do more harm than good. "You can't do that," she said firmly. "Because what that equates to is you're going to tell me how to write the story I want to write if it happens in Europe. You're telling me that if my book comes out and I want to write it, you're telling me how to write it. You're telling me you're going to charge me for it." Her concern? That such tariffs will not only interfere with creative storytelling but also make international storytelling more expensive, limiting the breadth and authenticity of American cinema. Goldberg pointed out that the issue of expensive production in the U.S. isn't new. The problem has always been, it's been very expensive to shoot in California. "That's why we shoot in Canada," she explained. She emphasized that shooting overseas isn't about undermining American production. Rather, it's often a logistical and financial necessity. "You couldn't have shot The Passion of the Christ in Texas," she noted. "You can't shoot Gladiator without going to Rome. It is part of what we do. Please stop." On the other side of the debate, actor Jon Voight, who serves as Trump's Hollywood ambassador, and producer Stephen Paul have submitted what they call a comprehensive plan to revitalize the U.S. film industry. This plan reportedly involved consultations with studios, unions, guilds, and streamers, all in the hope of reshaping Hollywood's economic structure and bringing more production jobs back to American soil. They argue that tariffs will encourage more films to be shot domestically, creating jobs and revitalizing local economies. Goldberg, however, sees it differently. She believes the tariff plan is less about economics and more about restriction. "The bottom line is tax incentives," she said. "If you want to change, you've got to change it in the States. You have to make it available to people to shoot here in the States. Don't stop us from going over and shooting overseas, because then you're limiting us." She made it clear that encouraging domestic production shouldn't mean punishing international creativity. What struck a deeper chord was Goldberg's reminder of how powerful movies can be on a global scale. "Movies teach people English," she said. "We teach people who will never get to America what America is all about. We show them who we are. If you impose a tax like this, you are saying that we're not good enough, and that is not the case. We are the best in the world." Her message was one of artistic pride and cultural diplomacy, suggesting that restricting access to global stories could ultimately shrink America's influence abroad. Interestingly, California Governor Gavin Newsom also weighed in with a more supportive take on Trump's initiative. In a social media post, he stated, "California built the film industry, and we're ready to bring even more jobs home. We've proven what strong state incentives can do. Now it's time for a real federal partnership to make America film again." Newsom's comment points to a possible middle ground. Rather than penalizing international films, why not invest more in making America a more attractive place to film? At the heart of this debate is a critical question about the future of American cinema. Should it be protected through trade barriers, or should it be empowered through better incentives and creative freedom? While Trump's plan aims to boost domestic production, voices like Goldberg's caution that such moves could stifle artistic vision and limit the global reach of American stories. As the conversation unfolds, one thing remains clear. This isn't just about dollars and cents. It's about the soul of storytelling and how America chooses to share it with the world.